If you're a Steelers fan, Ravens fan, or Browns fan, has trouble accepting the truth, I won't continue watching the rest of the video because Joe Burrow is top 5. Viewers' discretion is advised. When many talk about the best quarterback in the league, you can't help but acknowledge the MVP, or a guy who many believe is the future at quarterback. Rightfully so. And it's only right to mention the best who ever did it, right? Whether you like it or not, the most talented guy is always going to get brought up. And please don't think we forgot about the guy with the highest potential in the league. Between him and Mahomes, many believe that's the next Brady and Manning type. But despite the labels other quarterbacks may have, I believe there's one guy who may be better than all of them, or at least just as good. Joe Cool, Joe Shiesty, or Joseph Lee Burrow. Whatever you call him, he is elite, and he belongs in the top 5 conversation at minimum.
But what is Joe Burrow then? How is he top 5?
Well, first, little buddy, Joe Burrow is a winner. He took a 4-12 Bengals team to the Super Bowl. They are the current AFC champions. These are things that guys like Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and Lamar Jackson have just never done before. And you have to remember that all of this stuff he's doing in his first full year as a starter. And if you're wondering how his second full year as a starter is going, well, let's just take a look at these numbers. So you're telling me this guy went to the Super Bowl in his first year, and in his second year, statistically, he's better in just about every single category, and that's on top of the fact that he continues to win big games. He now has done what no other quarterback in the history of the game has done, which is go undefeated against Patrick Mahomes. And while we're at it, we might also add that he's also undefeated against Tom Brady. He beat him in a pretty impressive game where the Bengals overcame a 17-point deficit. He is also atop the league in passing yards, passing touchdowns, and in pretty much every major quarterback statistic. Joe was also responsible for one of the best in-game passing performances of all time, a game where he threw for over 525 yards, which is 4th in NFL history, 80% completion percentage, and 4 touchdowns against the Baltimore Ravens. Oh, and again, that was in his first full year as a starter. Now, would you believe me if I told you Joe Burrow accomplished all of these things with the worst offensive line in football? Would you believe me if I told you the Bengals' offensive line was historically bad, allowing over 70 total sacks? Now, in the current 2022 season, the Bengals' offensive line has been a little bit better. Not elite by any means, but they've been a little bit better. And the results? Well, you guessed it. Joe Burrow is first in completion percentage, first in yards per attempt, first in first down completion percentage, first in passer rating. Oh, this is all within 2.5 seconds, which really isn't a long time amongst the league average. It's just literally the league average. You give him an average O-line and he's the best statistical quarterback in football. Oh, and while we're on the topic, he's also number 1 in passer rating since his first full year as an NFL starter. Oh, and he's also the most big play quarterback in the NFL, as he has the most passing touchdowns of at least 30 yards since, again, his first full year as an NFL starter.
But Joe isn't good without Jamar Chase. Joe needs Jamar Chase to be good.
Hold on, slow down there, buddy. He actually played 4 of those 12 games without Jamar Chase. And in those 4 games, he threw the ball at a 66% completion percentage. He threw for over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, and over 100 QBR. Shout out to my guy Drew Garrison for the stats, by the way. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and share. Thank you guys for viewing. Thank you for everything. Appreciate y'all. Continue to show love. And go ahead and comment some request videos in the comments as well.